All right, so we have some news here. The WNBA and the Players Union, the WNBPA, have finally decided to sit down and talk on Monday. So after about a month of the last proposal that the players sent out, we're finally getting a face-to-face meeting. What's interesting here, there's two main articles I want to talk about. There's an ESPN article and a Fox News article. Now, on the Fox side, there is an anonymous source mentioned that's left out of the ESPN article. So I want to go over that because it does make things a bit interesting. So going in here, just a quick overview. The WNBA offered a four times raise to the players. They said no, that's a slap in the face. We want we want to be millionaires. We want 30% of gross revenue. So they sent that. The league said no, and then the WNBA or the WNBA players went back. The Players Association basically sent back the same article, maybe changed a few words, added a few synonyms. We don't have access to the full proposal that they sent over, but essentially the WNBA said it was so similar to the first proposal that it we don't believe it warrants a response from us because they're not trying to come to a solution. Like, okay, we offer four times your pay. If you ask us for eight, maybe we can meet in the middle at six. They just want something that's way more and exactly the same as their first proposal. So now Kelsey Plum is saying that we're having this meeting on Monday. I think we'll learn a lot from this meeting. We have to go in with a great attitude. We understand what's at stake, all positive stuff. But if we go down a little bit on this article, we have this person spoke on the condition of being anonymous, right, because of the sensitive nature of the negotiations. Understandable. The person said that the league had been asking for the meeting for a few weeks and it was finally agreed upon on Thursday. So, if this is in fact true, then this narrative uh, that the Association is pushing. The WNBA is stalling negotiations. Is it in fact the Players Association that's stalling? Again, that's all contingent on whether or not this is even true. But we do know that Kelsey Plum spoke with the media. Is it possible that this information came from a player and not from the league? Is it possible that Kelsey Plum was the one who said this? I don't think it would be in her best interest to say that, or maybe it is. I don't know. But it is possible that it was a player that is just kind of fed up with this, wants to see um, the players and the owners come to an agreement, and they shared this. It could also be from the owner side, and it could also just not be true. So let me know what you guys think. The players want 30% of gross revenue. The league is proposing 70% of net revenue. And I believe the rationale behind that is the WNBA still doesn't make a profit. As far as we know, that's what we're told. And then also the league kind of spiked in popularity when Caitlin Clark became involved. She did get injured last year, and after that, the ratings went down quite a bit. And so by offering a percentage of net revenue instead of gross revenue, they kind of, in the event that it is a bubble, they, can still, they're not paying too much, where they're not losing too much money each year. Moving on here, again, this anonymous source is completely left out of the ESPN article, but we do have some more words from Kelsey Plum. I think the thing is just sitting down and understanding the relationship and the conversation. Let's be real. We play telephone with people in our lives. So to be able to sit down face to face and say, this is how I feel, this is how you feel, let's see what we can do from here. So this is all good. What Kelsey Plum is saying is good. I think it's a good move that Kelsey Plum is the one talking right now and not Nafisa Collier because she's um, very explicitly come at the commissioner, uh, at the owners, said it's a slap in the face. So to have someone else that's kind of not said all those negative things, kind of take over and be the face right now, I think is the proper move. But what do you guys think? Come Monday, do we reach a solution? I don't think so, but do we get closer to a solution, or does it just make things worse? Let me know. That's all I have. Thanks.